Hello, everyone. I'm Samantha of Senses of the Soul, and this is my December 2024 Ascension Energies update. And the theme this month, your soul is going to be expanding. Each month, I discuss the archetypes, the chakras, and the plant spirit allies that are affecting our human ascension process and that will bring and support you with wise guidance, counsel, and strength in these turbulent times. I am a contemporary medicine woman and evolutionary oracle, and welcome to my channel. So this month we are expanding the soul, and the chakra archetype focus is the 10th chakra, which is the gold star chakra located above the head. And it's all about divine flow in your life. It's all about tapping into your innate creativity, manifesting new skills or moving into new skill sets. So you may be moving or feeling the nudge to move into new parts of your life, to being able to transform yourself and take yourself to a new level. So that's a big part of what's going to be happening for us. The universe is nudging us forward and moving us into our divine blueprint. It's also about coming into more wholeness within yourself, that 10th star. And we will also be going through advanced purification. So you may find that you're still having a lot of ascension symptoms that will be happening this month. A lot of clearing, okay, a lot of purifying, even more so on certain levels as you get to the next level. A lot of trauma clearing through this last little bit of the year. But with that will also come more spiritual courage, a lot of confidence, more confidence in yourself, more empowerment, and soul level clarity. So there's lots of good things coming this month, and we can tap into that if we so choose. So we're moving beyond our deepest wounding, the grief and the shadow, okay, so that we can experience this soul level clarity and expand to the next level. And we're stretching higher and higher in a belief of who we are and why we're here. We're knowing our worth more, we're speaking our needs, we're embracing greater sovereignty, as I said, and empowerment. And so with that, we're also stepping into more responsibility and accountability. So going beyond what we thought we were able to be and endure. And so we understand how to use our power as well in a balanced way, in a wise way, really engaging the will in that third chakra, in the core. We're also learning to find a sense of comfort and stability inside of ourselves, and so that we can really feel stable, so that we really can feel safe. So we're learning to find that balanced place within ourselves, and that's what we're going to be asked to learn more and more as we go forward. So 2024 overall has been a year that highlighted and dismantled anything that really no longer aligned with our growth, so that we could begin to build a solid, soulful footing for ourselves in that root chakra, really strong root chakra. That's all about safety, security, purpose, okay, courage, really standing tall in who you are and feeling safe to do so, as well as continue to develop our personal power and our spiritual prowess. So these ascension energies and the earthly challenges that we had this year assisted us to connect to our own guiding light, our own inner knowing, and find a deeper understanding of ourselves, the not so shiny bits. I've talked about that in the past, as well as the good in ourselves, and to really believe in ourselves overall by looking at the not so shiny. So it helped us to find our place better in the world, to know who we are, to be comfortable in that, and really required us to show up with a lot more inner strength and resilience and courage. 2024 has been a huge year for growth for us and for you. So congratulate yourself, embrace yourself in all of that. You have gone through a lot to get to this point in the year. And we had to face what we feared the most. And you had to do that. Face it wholeheartedly and embrace it. And through the intense purification that we've been going through in the last 2 months, in October and November, we really galvanized the lessons that we were here to learn as a soul by ending karmic patterning and repetition of self-sabotaging history that kept us from really being in our authentic self, in the true self. And we also became much more sensitive and attuned to the world around us. So December is the final month for purification and solidifying the year's learning. We're doing this by activating that 10th or gold star chakra so that it vibrates at a higher frequency and creates soul expansion. Okay, we're moving to the next level in a new era. And we're moving into this new earth paradigm very rapidly going into 2025, especially as we get to March and onward of the year. And this 10th and gold star that you'll be working with this month is going to help you reach this level, new level of soul expansion and going to the next level of your life by dissolving energy blockages, right? So you're going to be working with energy blockages this month. That's what I'm going to be working with clients on, to really dissolve these blockages so you can have that free flow of energy between all the chakras and experience soul level clarity in your healing. So this means that you will be going through more purification, as I said, physically, mentally, or emotionally. So please get support if you need to this last part of the year. There's a lot going on, and you may need some support as you move through and are working with this 10th gold star chakra. Okay, the last of the past, the last of the residue. So as we purify via this 10th star chakra, we're going to be really connecting our earthly heart with the cosmic heart, with our higher self, and really can identify then the wise action and connect with the true needs, okay, of what you need going forward. So if you're not quite sure where you need to be, you're feeling like you're floundering a bit, you don't have clear direction, you feel like things aren't moving forward, you're still trying to recover from this year, know that things are going to shift. And again, get support if you need to as you move through this month. And as we connect between that gold star to the 7th, which is up here above the head chakra, down to the 3rd, which is where we really have our self-worth in here and our inner knowing, then you're going to be much more clear and confident into decision making. Okay. It really will allow you to tap into your divine blueprint and hone into your next level of service and path forward. So then you'll be able to find the courage and the confidence to move forward on your journey. If you're feeling stuck and you're floundering a bit, or if you're just starting out new things and you're concerned that you're not quite where you need to be, or you're having trepidation over it. So again, you'll find more of that inner harmony and positivity to move forward if you work with that 10th star chakra. All right. So lots to support you this month as we move forward, a lot of good cosmic events that are going to support you in gateways. And I also have my recommended products this month. As always, they're vibrational, as well as some are herbal. They support you in your journey and will directly support what we're going through this month. So the first one is the Gold Star Essence. And this really helps you to dissolve those energy blockages so you can access that free flow of energy, okay? To really experience that soul level clarity in yourself and be clear and confident in your decision making as you go forward and into 2025, which is going to require you to really step up more in your life. I also have the earth element essence because we're in the earth cycle of creation. And the earth cycle is all about contentment and creative realization of your dreams, and also finding more mental stillness so that you can connect, okay, to your wise guidance. I also have the galactic shapeshifter, which again supports you. It's the archetype for this year in the new earth paradigm. And we'll have 2 new archetypes next year, which I'll talk about for 2025 in my archetypal forecast. But this galactic shapeshifter is really helping you on this path. And if you want to learn more about the galactic shapeshifter and the other archetypes that are coming in the years to come to 2032, then I talk about that in my Navigating the Future course, and that's on sale for $99 until the end of the month. So take a look at that if you're interested. It's a great course. It's experiential. You get to listen to music and look at mandalas and really embody the templates vibrationally in your field for these new archetypes that are coming online that you will be living and being asked to live as you move through these next 9 years, okay? I also have the white sage spray, which dispels the ego in favor of the higher self. So you spray that. It's my best-selling spray, and it really helps with releasing any mental, emotional toxicity, supports you to be in that sense of wisdom and emotional non-attachment, okay? Purifies body, mind, and soul. So you can spray it over you daily. I also have my Cosmic Consciousness Connector Spray, which also can help you surrender and attune. It really connects you to multidimensional expansion, okay? And being able to channel and really get the messages that you need to get. And finally, I have my Cosmic Consciousness Protector Essence, which is for overall energy field protection. Psychic anchoring really works when we get solar flares, works really well for that, and to bringing you into a lot more cosmic and earthly alignment, okay? Really bringing you into more alignment so you feel really clear as you go through the end of this year and into next year. As I said, get support. I'm helping clients with this. Now, physical and psychospiritual symptoms that you're going to have this month. As I've said, the last few months, the body and mind is going to continue to shift very rapidly for the remainder of the year and purify. So it's important to lighten the load on all levels. If you need to change your diet up, you may need to do that because your digestion will probably be, again, still affected this month as that third chakra shifts. And self-care is very important as you really embody this change and this soul expansion, because when we work with the 10th star chakra, it can feel really intense, especially as the trauma residue reaches its peak and is releasing very quickly at the end of this year. So simplify as much as you can as you go into this next year and through the remainder of this year. You know, you may have to make some choices about what you need to do to simplify your life and how you can stay in your center and stay balanced, and what kind of routine you can have in order to meet the challenges that are going to come your way, the new exciting things, the new adventures that you may be having, and make room for that. It's also really important to take a look at if things aren't working for you, the old ways, how do you make something new work for you? How do you look for new ways of doing things in your life, in your at home, in your relationships, in your business, your career, whatever it may be for you? Okay? And because as you step into 2025, you're really going to be rebirthing yourself. So the positive symptoms as we go through this month, you may feel as you tap into that 10th star, more connected and flowing with life, more creativity coming, feeling that you've got more creative juices to do things. You may have a new skill set emerging. You may be taking stock of what you really love, what your passions really are, tapping into that, trying to decide where you go in your life that way, and what you want to bring in as your next level of service, especially if you are a light worker, a healer, someone who does energy work, any kind of healing work. You're going to be asked to really step up next year and offer what you have here to support the ascension process. So it's important to be very clear on what you want to offer as you go forward. Okay. And you may find you're going to release old beliefs and limitations through this. You'll be more aligned with your inner truth and have that soul level clarity. So a lot of that will be happening for you this month, more self-acceptance as you go through towards the end of the month and all of the important gateways, and you reach more into that spiritual self, because this is, again, a very spiritual month that we're going through. Okay. You may still have some grief and be letting go of that and surrender to a higher calling and that transcends fear and lack and scarcity. Now, there's always the shadow side to this, and that you can gauge this as you go through this month. You may go through a healing crisis. You may not know your needs. And the healing crisis may come where you come out the other side and you are feeling better, but you may have a healing crisis of some kind. You may have spiritual control issues and fear of a divine presence, fear and mistrust of following and listening to your inner guidance and trusting the universe. So that may come up at times as you question as you go along. You may have those energetic blocks, as I said, in the third and seventh chakra that will need support. There may be more depression. There may be, as I said, a lot more past trauma and karmic residue coming up. Okay. So that those energetic blocks can leave, and you can draw in differently. You can attract differently, because it's all about inside evolution that we're going through. And if you find you're more indecisive, you know, if you're not able to manifest, if you're feeling aimless, if you're feeling like, I just can't do this, I'm not going to be able to do it, that means that your gold star chakra is not aligned. It is not in alignment with your highest self. There's a lot more of these symptoms. I have them in my written update on my website. So please take a look at that. That will help you a lot to keep yourself on track and know when you're dipping in too much into the shadow. So, as we went through these last months, you were going in and out, and you may have moments of brilliance and then go back into the shadow. So that's still going to happen as we go through this month. As well, there might be a lot of vagus nerve release. You might find heart pounding and a lot of tension release down in the digestive area as the vagus nerve releases through the body. There might be more anger that comes up, or you might be quick to anger. And there can be a lot more volatility still out there as we go through. And it's important to try to have really calm conversations with people and just breathe, because everyone's going through a lot right now, and more people are more aware than others of how it's affecting them. Okay, so take a look at my written update. That will give you more to work with. And finally, we come into the cosmic dates. So again, we have some great cosmic dates that are going to elevate us spiritually through this month into our higher nature. And we have a December 8th, 1288 gateway. We have a December 12th, 1212 gateway. And those, again, will get us moving up and out of more of that trauma and karmic residue that we'll be experiencing. We have 2 meteor showers, one on December 13th, 14th peaks. That's the Geminids meteor shower. And then we have the Ursids meteor shower on December 21st, 22nd. And for those of you that follow my channel, I always say, when we have meteor showers, they bring in a lot of illumination. They really help pepper us with more illumination so that we get more clarity and insight. We also have a December 15th full moon in Gemini. And then we have the winter solstice on December 21st. And then we have December 30th, a new moon in Capricorn. And this is all in Pacific Standard Time. So if you're watching from other parts of the world, take a look at when those dates are coming to you in wherever you live. All right. And finally, again, as I said before, in November, we're going into Mercury retrograde. Now, that will take us into a lot of introspection and this final clearing, healing of karmic residue, and propelling us into this new era and a new way of being in 2025, where things are going to accelerate very quickly for us. There's going to be a lot of change. Time is going very rapidly and will continue to do so. We have 2 DNA upgrades next year, and I will talk about all of that in that archetypal forecast that's coming up. So I will have that available mid-December, and I'm really going to explore with you what these energies mean for you and the collective, and the important gateways and the dates that are coming up for 2025, so that you can really embody and utilize these archetypal energies that are shaping your destiny and the destiny of the collective. So it'll help you really step fully into your power next year, rise to a new level, and feel confident and take charge of your life. So look for that. Sign up for my newsletter if you want to get that. I also will put a short video out on YouTube talking about it before I release it. And it's something that will really help you as you move through to this next level. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you. And thank you for journeying with me. We're almost through and on to a brand new you, a brand new time in the world. Take care. And I'm sending you so much love.